Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace. No, this is not what we're gonna do. This is not what we're gonna do. We are not gonna do this. When I was watching this podcast and this dude came on this podcast and was talking the crazy stuff out his mouth, don't you know Rasheed Wallace said that Michael Jordan wasn't really that good of a defender? All that's NBA shit? Dude, man, you bugging. Damn. All right, man. So let's get right into it, man. Rasheed Wallace. He goes on this podcast and he says that Michael Jordan wasn't really that good a defender. And he went on to say that all that's NBA shit. Let me just say this, man. There's no way in the world that you can disrespect what Michael Jordan has done in his NBA career. He has done more than you. He has won more NBA championships than you. He was voted on and was on more all defensive first teams than you. So how in the world that you're going to make such a stupid, idiotic comment like that on the podcast? You mean to tell me you have the audacity to say that Michael Jordan wasn't really that good of the defender when he has 9 all defensive first team and was the defensive player of the year in 1988? Are you kidding me? And let me go even further what this crazy ass dude said. He went on to say that Michael Jordan wasn't all that good of a defender. All that's NBA shit. We like Mike. We're going to put him up there. Da. I'm talking about being out there. I seen this MFer get his ass bust where he couldn't stop a MFer. Let's stop right there. I don't care. There's no way. I haven't seen. I watched a lot of NBA games of Michael Jordan playing. I did not see where someone completely embarrassed Michael Jordan. Now, I'm quite sure you could pull up some tapes. I remember when Chris Jackson used to play for the Denver Nuggets and how Michael Jordan was guarding him, and the dude Chris Jackson was just litting his ass up, and then they put Steve Kerr on him, they put Scottie Pippen on him. Nobody couldn't stop him. But there is no way you could sit here and tell me that Michael Jordan wasn't a good defender. He D'd up Clyde Drexler. He won an NBA championship versus Clyde Drexler. He made a statement against the Portland Trailblazers in the 1992 NBA Finals where he clearly showed the difference on the offensive end of the ball and the defensive end of the ball, who was the better player. Then he goes on the podcast and said against J.R. Ryder, probably against Clyde Drexler, shit, don't forget the early Joe Dumars. And he said, and I'm not saying that he didn't play defense. I'm just saying that his defense wasn't as high as most other cats at that time. I couldn't put him on like 10 or 11 consecutive first team all defensive joints. Let me tell you something, man. As a shooting guard, he was the best defender out here. He deserved to be 9 all defensive team on that list. There's nobody else that you could have put over MJ during that time period he was playing. He was relentless on the defensive side of the ball. He was a contributing factor to making defensive stops on the defensive side of the ball. The man won 6 NBA championships, not just because what he did on the offensive side of the ball. It's about his mindset. It was about his strategy. It was about how he played also on the defensive side of the ball. You had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. This is one of the big reasons why they was able to do a three-peat. Come on, man. There's no way in the world. The way you sounded on this podcast, you made it seem like Michael Jordan was a scrub on the defensive side of the court. And there's no way anybody that have eyes could see that Michael Jordan was a great defensive player. That's what he prided himself on. That's what made him Mike. That's why they call him the Black Cat. It's how he was able to sneak up on you and steal the ball. How he was able to sneak up on you from the offside of the court to go and block shots because you could not see him coming. He was that quiet to sneak up on you on the defensive side of the ball. Man, do you realize when he won his 6th NBA championship against Utah, remember, he made a big-time defensive play on Karl Malone. Phil Jackson broke it down. Michael Jordan was a game manager. He understood what they was going to do on offense, talking about Utah, and he understood that Karl Malone was not going to recognize and see him coming from his weak side, from the baseline. He stripped the ball, he got the ball, he dribbled it down on the offensive end and hit a clutch jumper on Brian Russell. So miss me with that, man. There's no way in the world that I would ever agree with Rasheed Wallace. And you came from North Carolina. You don't have that brotherhood to understand that Mike is true blue? He's a Tar Heel? You sound like a Tar Heel that's been hurt. You sound like a rusted ass Tar Heel that's been hurt. You sound jealous. You sound envious of what Mike was being able to do and accomplish. And he deserved every accolade because he was that dude on the basketball court. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Do y'all agree with Rasheed Wallace, man? And don't forget to like and subscribe to the Royal Figure Show. And see you on the next episode. Peace out.